Viva Las Vegas is where we are today. Thought we'd have a quick look at the pool first and then head into the casino. And I actually started with $50 and thought, why not? Let's see what we can get and we'll buy Pokemon with it. What I forgot to tell you guys is I actually lost a lot more than that, what I made. So I wasn't really up that much at all, but it's content, right? So with my $400 odd, I headed to Stomping Grounds in Las Vegas. This place is epic, by the way. It's the first time I've been there. I know there's a lot of other TCG stores in and around Las Vegas, but I came in, had a look, had a little walk around. Everybody was really helpful. They've got everybody behind the wall here actually playing. Got some amazing slabs. They've pretty much got everything and anything you need. Pricing wise, it's a retail store, so it's going to be a little bit on the higher end. This guy is called Rainer, I believe he's called. Apologies if I've pronounced that wrong, Rainer. But he was incredibly helpful. I basically turned around to him at the time and said, here's $400. You pick for me. I have no interest in trying to pick for myself. I'm intrigued to see what you get me. And he picked out quite a lot of stuff, Ascended Heroes, but I've already got quite a lot of Ascended Heroes. He got me a really cool tin, though, that you'll see later in part 2 of the video, because I've actually split these up. But we originally went back to the till and I wanted to swap a few things, so I didn't want the Ascended Heroes. And I'll show you very shortly exactly what I actually bought from this place. But yes, I spent around about $400 to $500 odd dollars in total. And here is everything. These are the packs I got. So I've got Obsidian Flames, Journey Together, Shrouded Fable, Midnight Masquerade, Paradox Rift, and Phantasmal Flames ×2. And the reason I've split them here is because I also got this Ascended Heroes Deluxe Pin Collection, first partners one. Look quite cool. So more Ascended Heroes in that one, and then obviously I got Phantasmal Flames ETB. I did get more stuff. But I did spend about $400 on that alone, which I think was a bit much. But anyway, I've split these into 2 for now. So we'll start with the side on the left with the Deluxe Pin Box. No, we won't. We'll start with Phantasmal Flames. And I'll start with the packs first. Because there was a Phantasmal Flames pack, so I'm going to leave it and put it to one side with the Phantasmal Flames ETB, and we'll do that together. I am only showing hits today, or what I define as a hit. Like that one. Good, yeah. Not worth a lot, but it's a cool looking card. I actually forgot which pack we started with. I think that is Obsidian Flames. And yeah, good start. First pack, first hit. But you'll see how much I spent top left of the corner. I am only knocking off the price of a hit. So yes, I actually will have made a little bit more than what I'm suggesting. So I'm definitely going to be in a loss here unless I get something outrageous. But here we go again. We got another hit, another illustration rare. Nice little $3 worth. But I'm enjoying this because fortunately I get to travel the world with my job. I'm fortunate enough to travel to all these different places, whether that be Spain, whether that be England, whether that be the US, and I can bring you all of these different rips and pools, whatever you want to call it, and show you guys what I actually get. So I still get my words out. I still feel I've spent a little bit too much on these, but I just enjoy pulling packs. And I enjoy going to these TCG shops. And anybody who likes Pokemon, if you can tell me you've been into a TCG store and not bought something, you're a liar. You're a liar, even if you've got no money. Most people will go into debt just to buy even one pack. Fortunately, I'm not that stage yet, but if I carry on making losses like I have been, there is a big chance I will. So on to Phantasmal Flames. Obviously, we've got an additional pack here because we got an individual pack that we bought. So obviously we're looking for the Charizards. That is what we want. But who knows what we're going to get in these packs. I've not done very well with Phantasmal Flames with big hits. Mega Gengar EX though. Nice card. Wish it was the Ascended Heroes version, but we'll take it. It's a cool looking card though, isn't it? It is quite similar to Ascended Heroes one though, isn't it? There's not a huge difference. But no, I'm happy with that. That's some good hits. I mean, so far we've had some pretty decent hits. We've had an illustration rare, an EX. So things are looking promising for old Phantasmal Flames. And we'll see what we can get. But I've sped this video up a little bit. I've hopefully made it so you guys can all still see. I was in Las Vegas, so I wasn't at home when I did all of these pools. There we go. Miss Magnus EX. Don't like that card at all. But yeah, so I'm not at home when I'm doing this, so the lighting's a bit off. Hopefully you can still hear me all okay. The other thing as well, which you've probably noticed, and I forgot to mention actually, I completely forgot that in an ETB, which is why I should have opened the ETB first. Oh, there we go, another illustration rare, Yamper. Little doggy with his little Pokeball look, little cutie. But I completely forgot that when you open an ETB, this is how dumb I am, that you obviously get penny sleeves involved depending on the ETB. And so I thought it was a good idea to go buy not another one. What are the odds of that? Two of the same EX. Terrible. So I went out and bought a card folder, and yeah, as you can see, I've been sliding them in to the folder without any protection. However, you will be pleased to know, as soon as I opened up the ETB, I remembered that in Phantasmal Flames, you get really cool ones because it's the Charizard on it. So I did sleeve them up and then put them into the binder. When I flew back home, I then also put them into top loaders for the good ones as well. Not that there's been anything majorly good, but not bad. Okay. So we got some hits on the other side. It wasn't a lot, but back over to the other side, open the single packs and see what we can find with the single packs. I'm never that bothered about how much I've actually lost on this. This is very much a hobby for me. I enjoy opening. I enjoy, hopefully, people watching and seeing me open. And even if I have very minimal followers, it doesn't bother me in the slightest because it's the fun of the chase of what you can get. And everything about this I very much enjoy, and I enjoy seeing what we can actually get. Okie doggy. Okay doggy. EX. Worth absolutely nothing again. Gone into my binder with that sleeve on. Not really that bothered about that card. But yeah, guys, I absolutely love opening cards, so I will keep doing this every Wednesday, every Friday, try and do a shorter video. I'm not a huge fan of short, so a shorter video and a longer video on the Fridays. I forgot to show that I did get this survival brace, which is a cool looking card. The pink is very appealing. It's very popping, isn't it? So I think this is the last of the single packs that we had. And yeah, we got nothing. So over to the deluxe pin collections box. I do like these collection boxes. I love Ascended Heroes, and I was kind of regretting instantly that I decided to have Phantasmal Flames ETB rather than the Ascended Heroes. But you know, we've got it anyway. But here's your starter Pokemon, and there are 5 packs of Ascended Heroes. Do love Ascended Heroes, so always gonna want that Dragonite, and hopefully we get that Dragonite. And we did get this nice little pin as well that I kept dropping several times. Butterfingers over here. Not sure when I'll wear it or what I'll do with it, but it's a cool little pin. I'll put it next to my Charizard coin. So onto the Ascended Heroes. Also, hope you like the music. I was in Vegas after all, and obviously do with copyright. Another illustration rare. We are getting hits. We are actually getting some decent hits today. They're not worth a lot, but they are decent hits, and they're pretty cool looking cards. I mean, at the minute, I'm down a fair bit of money. But that's, again, it's not what it's about. It's about having some fun and enjoying it, opening these packs, giving you guys a bit of an idea of what I do and what I've got. So what hit have we got here? Oh, it's not really what we want. I want a special illustration rare. I haven't had a special illustration rare in ages. Lots of illustration rares, but a special illustration rare would be nice. Just any. And they're me being an absolute donut and knocking over all of the cards like an idiot. So start again. 2 packs left. See what we can pull from this one. Pikachu! Love a bit of Pikachu. I always save my Pikachus. I don't know if anybody else does. Always, every time I pull a Pikachu, doesn't matter if it's a crap card, excuse my language, always keep a Pikachu. Every time. Last pack magic. Ah, there we go. Illustration rare. Van Rotem. Not horrific. I would say that wasn't horrendous. We've got some good hits. Nothing that's going to make the bank balance positive, but we did get some good hits, and as you'll see from a little binder, that's what we've got. Which is, again, nothing major, but there are quite a lot of hits in what we did today, and there's some good cards out of that. So you've got to be happy with that. And then obviously we've got the starter Pokemon as well. Van Rotem there. just to remember, guys, these do go into penny sleeves pretty much as soon as I finish this video. It goes into penny sleeves. As always, guys, thanks for liking, and subscribe, and hopefully see you guys in the next videos. Any ideas of what you want me to do, just let me know.